Welcome back to Gossip Gallery, your go-to spot for all things glamorous, shocking, and utterly irresistible from the world of celebrities. And today, we're talking about someone who has stunned the world not with scandal, but with sheer, jaw-dropping elegance, the one and only Emma Watson. Yes, the girl we all watched grow up on screen as the brilliant Hermione Granger in Harry Potter has officially flipped the script and left fans absolutely speechless. Known for her intelligence, grace, and reserved charm, Emma has long been Hollywood's favorite example of beauty with brains, but recently, she's shown us a whole new side, and let's just say, it's bold, it's daring, and it's completely unforgettable. Once the polished picture of propriety, with her Oxford education and her trailblazing advocacy for women's rights at the UN, Emma was always admired as much for her mind as for her poise. But now, the world is seeing her step into a new chapter, and she's doing it on her own terms. No apologies given. Recent photos have hit the internet, and no one was ready for them. We're not talking about red carpet gowns or post-press shots. No, these images are next level, raw, confident, and effortlessly glamorous. Whether she's turning heads in a jaw-dropping couture gown with dangerously plunging necklines, rocking a sheer ensemble that redefines red carpet fashion, or casually glowing in behind-the-scenes candids with zero filters, Emma Watson is reminding the world that she's not just the brainy girl next door, she's a full-on fashion force and a woman in total control of her narrative. What makes it even more shocking? Emma has never been one to chase attention or stir controversy just to stay in the headlines. In fact, she's spent much of her career intentionally avoiding the tabloid circus, choosing instead to let her work and her causes speak for themselves. But this moment feels different. This isn't Emma seeking attention. This is Emma owning it. It's not just about showing skin. It's about showing strength, confidence, and a kind of fearless femininity that leaves a lasting impression. Standing at around 5 feet 5 inches, she may be petite in size, but the presence she exudes in these latest photos is absolutely monumental. She's commanding, radiant, and fully aware of the impact she makes when she chooses to step into the spotlight, and trust us, the world noticed. Social media exploded with admiration, surprise, and some serious double takes. Fans who grew up idolizing Hermione couldn't believe how Emma had transformed into a modern-day goddess, one who's redefining beauty and class for an entire generation. And let's be honest, it's not just about the clothes or the styling. It's about the energy she brings. She's not trying too hard, she's not copying trends, and she's certainly not seeking approval. She's just being her, and in today's hyper-curated celebrity culture, that's the boldest move of all. Whether she's dressed to the nines for a fashion campaign, walking through an airport in chic minimalist style, or speaking on global issues with that calm but commanding voice, Emma Watson is showing that you can be all things at once: smart, sensual, composed, and completely in charge. And while she's always been admired for her activism and eloquence, what's grabbing attention now is the full package: her mind, her mission, and yes, her mesmerizing beauty. These photos aren't just fashion statements, they're power moves. They say, "I'm here, I've grown, and I'm not afraid to be seen." They say, "I can be an intellectual and still turn heads." And that duality? That's what's captivating everyone from longtime fans to fashion insiders. She's no longer simply the young girl from a fantasy world. She's a real-world icon who's rewriting the rules of femininity and fame. And it's worth noting, she's doing it all without ever losing her authenticity. Even as she experiments with bolder looks and headlines buzz with talk of her transformation, Emma remains grounded, thoughtful, and deeply connected to the values she's always championed: equality, sustainability, and human rights. That rare blend of outer beauty and inner conviction is what makes her current moment feel so electric. She's not just showing off. She's showing up in the most empowered, inspiring way imaginable. And let's not kid ourselves. Seeing Emma Watson like this? It's a cultural reset. For those who remember her as the bossy, book-smart Hermione, it's both nostalgic and a little surreal to witness this full-fledged fashion icon emerge. For those just discovering her, it's a masterclass in how to grow up in the public eye and come out the other side stronger, smarter, and more stunning than ever. So whether you're here for the looks, the legacy, or just the sheer surprise of seeing Emma in this radiant, risk-taking era, one thing's for sure: she's not just evolving. She's glowing up, and we are so here for it. So buckle up, fashion lovers and Potterheads alike, because if Emma Watson keeps serving looks and confidence like this, there's no telling how far she'll go next. That's it for today on Gossip Gallery, where we don't just report the tea, we sip it in style. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a moment when icons like Emma Watson decide to shock, stun, and shine brighter than ever.